So I was after a new tent, so I went online and seen the free FUL Taiji 2 tent, and less than 24 hours later I seen this clip on YouTube. I just spent almost £200 on a new tent, and I started to think, what have I done? I've made literally the worst decision ever. So today we're gonna get the tent pitched up, we're gonna have a look around it. Everything you need to know about this tent will be in this video. I'm gonna do a full pitching guide, specifications, features, weights, dimensions, and give you a good look round, so yeah, stick around. So the pack dimensions of this tent are 45 centimeters by 16 centimeters. I've got the poles in there right now. If you took the poles out and the pegs and everything, you could pack this down a lot smaller. So the tent comes in this roll sack, so once you open it you'll see. So yeah, the bag is huge as well. Tent, the ground sheet and the inner already attached, and I attached it. You're gonna get 4 guy lines, standard pegs. I'm pretty sure you get 12 of these. So the pegs that come with it are these ones. You're gonna get the poles, which we'll go over soon, and then you're gonna get this, which is the repair patches. So if you've watched my videos for any length of time, you'll know I never use pole tents. I think I've only ever had one pole tent, but this is really easy to pitch. And then the second one was across that way. All we're going to do now is find the grommet, or the whatever you want to call it, whatever you call that. Put the end of the pole in. Do the same with the other side. And then all we're going to do is grab the pole. The tent has these clips, and we're just going to clip the fly to the poles. Really easy. And then all we have now is this cross pole, and I guess this is personal preference, but this is what I like to do. So find the end, which is there, put it in the grommet. I like to put it on top of the other poles that I've already put on. Creates more tension that way. Just going to attach these. Bloody hell. And then it's just the same with this one as well. The crossbow just has the little clips. Same around the other side as well. This is a fuller freestanding tent. I can move it to whatever position I want it. So if you're not happy, or you're on a rock or something like that, you can just move it about. Really like that. As you can see, it's got a free cross pole structure, and it's a fully freestanding dome tent. Let's get it pegged out, show you the size. So we'll peg out the 4 corners. So that's the tent fully pitched. We'll do a full 360 so you can have a proper look. What do you think? Really good looking tent, isn't it? I think it's really nice. So all in, the weight of this tent for the fly, inner, stakes, poles and guy lines, it weighs in at 1.95 kilo. The fly sheet is a 15 denier sil nylon with a hydrostatic head of 5,000 millimeters. Inside the fly, it's PU coated, which if you don't know is polyurethane coated. You've got dual vents, it's mirrored on the other side as well, and that can be closed like that. These have been redesigned as well, so if you had the or if you have got the pre-2023 version of this tent, these vents will be a little bit different. I think the material's a little bit different or more waterproof or something like that, so it doesn't allow splatter onto the inner. I really do like these door flaps. They feel, yeah, they feel really good quality, nice and thick, and it is double stitched as well, which I really like. So I do think like they do flex really easy. They do flex, you know what I mean? In high wind, that's just going to bend. I'm going to give this is an honest review, by the way. It's not biased. They've not asked me to review it. They're not paying me to review it. I just think them poles are weak. The poles are really weak, but with the guy lines on in strong wind, will that hold it? I guess you'll have to watch me camping in strong winds in this tent, won't you? Right, so just before we have a look inside the tent, I'm just gonna take a guy line. I really want to put this to the test, so I'm just gonna put guy lines on this side, on the poles, and see if it adds any, see what kind of rigidity it adds, because that is just, look how easy that's bending. Like, I am literally, that's one finger. That's really weak. I really don't like that. I'm not quite sure where they're saying put these guy lines. You do have little attachments there, but then they're attached to your poles, which I also don't like. So we're going to put them on the loops. It does say on the website, make the guy line as long as possible to add rigidity. So that is really tight. I mean, it has added quite a bit of rigidity to it. I wouldn't say it's massively changed. Let's have a look inside. See, now this is what I really like. That is neat. Piece of bungee there, and then you literally just hook it on. That's really nice. I've got the ground sheet attached, and I've gone with a solid inner version as well, just because I thought I've always had mesh inners, and yeah, if you've not watched me in the dust and in Snowdonia and getting absolutely battered, definitely recommend going watching that video. The room that you get in here is just unbelievable. I really like the space in between the fly and the inner as well. Obviously there's no points where it's touching at all, so that's really nice. The space is just unbelievable. We should get in. Oh, always feels good getting in a tent, doesn't it? Always feels good getting in a tent. no matter what tent is it, no matter what tent it is, no matter where you are. Oh, it feels good. Let's have a lie down. Yeah, so I'll bring you in. As you can see, both sides are mirrored. So yeah, both sides of the tent are mirrored. There's a vent there, and you've got a vent there as well. The doors are the same size, the vestibules are the same size. I'm really impressed. I can sit up comfortably in here, and I've got loads of headroom. You got a lantern holder. You got one pocket down there. I wish there was more pockets. I do like a pocket, especially with me filming as well, having filming equipment. I always use the pockets for my batteries or camera at night. Be rude not to have a coffee, wouldn't it? Snuff that flame out. Ooh. Dead easy. And then I'm going to stir it with a sachet. I've not brought a spoon like a muppet. Chocolate on top. Finishing touch. Just going to lie down, put my feet right to the end, as you can see, and then lie back. Let's see how much room we've got. Plenty of room there. You'll easily get 2 regular pads in here, regular long pads even. You'll get long pads in here, and yeah, it's huge. When you come from a one-man tent to this, it just feels like a palace. So the height of the tent is 120 centimetres. The length of the floor is 215 centimetres. So plenty long enough. And the width is 135 centimetres. So you can get the 3-season mesh inner with this, or the 4-season solid inner. As I mentioned earlier, I've gone for the 4-season, just for a change, which is a 15 denier nylon inner. And there's plenty of soft mesh as well for breathability. Yeah, so this tent's going to set you back about 175 quid from the official Free FUL website. I think it's a brilliant tent in terms of the space and the design. I really do like it. The only thing that worries me is the poles. The poles just seem really flimsy and weak, and I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I feel about them poles. I do like how many peg out points he has. It's really nice. I do like these buckles as well, so you can, you know, anchor it closer to the ground, make it more 4-season, even though the fly isn't a 4-season. It doesn't come right to the floor. There's a gap there, but yeah, this is my honest review. I can't get over that. The poles are just weak. I don't know, it just feels a bit weak. Maybe I'm being a bit too critical. Maybe it's because I've not guided it down with the guy lines on all four corners, but obviously I have seen videos as well where it's getting absolutely battered in the wind and the tent is just almost folding in on itself. So on the other hand, I don't think I'm exaggerating. It's a bit damp on the bottom. And make sure you're airing your gear out as well, because no use paying 175 quid for a tent if it's just going to go mouldy. Yeah, look how much space we've got in that bag. It just goes in really nicely. And then you've got a bit of Velcro there. And then you can push all the air out. Obviously I don't need to do it properly because it's coming back out the bag when I get home anyway. I do like the tent. It's the poles. Just let me know what you think. Let me know your opinion. What do you think of the flex in the poles? And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Please consider entering the raffle down below to win a Durston X-Mid one-person mesh in a tent. It's a brilliant prize. You know, it's a $300, near $300 tent for just £3. You got to be in it to win it. So yeah, for everyone that's already entered, thank you so much. Really helps me out. It's a brilliant prize, and there's some discounts available as well. So yeah, click the top link in the description, and that'll take you to raffle, and you can enter there. That's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Really helps me out. We're pushing in on 2k subscribers, so yeah. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.